Welcome back, collective. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Remember, this can be your energy, their energy, somebody in your energy. There's no gender in tarot, and sometimes you do have to flip the roles. If the story doesn't resonate, it's just not your story. Don't try to make it fit. All right, Sag. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? For Sag, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How does the person on Sagittarius's mind feel about them? How does the person on Sagittarius's mind feel about them? For Saggy, Seven of Cups, okay. So they may feel either confused by you, or they may feel like you have other opportunities or other choices and other options, okay? How do you feel about the person on your mind? How do you feel about the person on your mind for Saggy? How does Saggy feel about the person on their mind? How does Sag feel about the person on their mind? The Emperor. Okay. So you feel like this person is very stable, has structure, very disciplined, could be a father, doesn't need to be, has a lot of authority and respect. Okay. What is the expectation between these two? What can they expect? The Knight of Wands. So a lot of passion, a lot of a lot of passion, a lot of adventure. So you guys could be having a lot of sex. Yeah, right. What's going to be the outcome? Let's see. You know what? Why does this person think that Sagittarius has choices or options or is confusing? Can we clarify? Seven of Cups. The Fool in the reverse. So they could kind of, now you are dealing with an Emperor, okay? So this is all four kings, all four queens, whatever, because there's no gender in tarot, okay? They could kind of feel like what I'm getting, because you're dealing with an Emperor, they may feel like you're not as structured as them, I guess. Okay, so maybe they have not agreed with like all of your decisions. They could also feel like you do a lot of wishful thinking, like you haven't found your place yet. They could also feel like you're distracted at times, like I don't know, maybe you play on your phone all the time. This person could be older than you, or you could be older than them. Yeah, they could feel like you do some risky things that they wouldn't do. Or, yeah, okay. So what else is the outcome? I mean, or the expectation? So this person does find you exciting, okay? And I think you guys do have a lot of fun time. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. So we also have the Three of Cups. So again, the expectation is that you guys are going to have a lot of fun, okay? Now, let's see what the outcome is, because with the Emperor, kind of not seeing that you're as structured as them. And that, I kind of feel like the expectation is fun time, going out, having fun, celebrating, drinking, laughing, all of that. But, let's see what the outcome is, okay? What's the outcome between these two for Sagittarius? What is the outcome? So we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. What else? The Three of Wands. And the love. Okay. So, okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Three of Wands, and the Lovers in the reverse. So I think the outcome is going to be this person, again, this could be you or them. You just flip the energies, okay? The expectation is like fun time, drinking, going out, all of that. But the outcome is they just don't see any, they see very limited growth for anything that's like concrete for the future, okay? You are dealing with somebody who is, again, this could be you, this could be them, if you need to flip the rules. That's a little bit more structured, so they may have more time, like they may have a career, they may have already like finished school, they may own their own house. They really are very stable, very structured, always disciplined, like they'll go out and have fun, but they don't, as far as doing anything reckless or whatever, no, okay? They are an Emperor. Okay, the fact that, again, this could be you, this could be how you feel, or this could be how they feel. On the other hand, the other person is kind of, has a lot of choices, has a lot of, does a lot of daydreaming, doesn't have anything really set in stone. It doesn't have all the structure that the Emperor does. And so like the expectation is, yeah, you guys are going to go out, you're going to have fun, you're going to have a lot of sexy time and blah, 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 blah. But as far as anything like set in stone for the future, no, the expectation, and we have Tower on the bottom of the deck. The expectation is, there's not going to be anything to really grow on, okay? So this may cause a Tower for either you or for them, okay? And we got the Ace of Swords behind it and the World. So yeah, this is going to, unfortunately, yeah, it's going to end in a Tower. So, if this is you dealing with an Emperor, yes, you guys have a lot of good time, but as far as making any plans for the future, I don't see this person really trying to do that, okay? And vice versa. You could be the one that's having a good time with this person, and that you're not really planning any like, you're not going to marry this person, right? You're not going to set down roots with this person or anything like that, okay? That will cause a Tower, and and this will close out this cycle with this person, okay? Now, whether this person or you, however this is, if you I don't know if you've told this person or they've told you, but there really is no forward movement. Like, you guys can go out and have a good time, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. For an Emperor, they're probably looking for a queen or an Emperor. Same thing if you're the Empress, you're probably looking for a king or, an Emperor or whatever. So, this person, I think they share a lot with you about, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to go do da 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 da. And I kind of get the feeling that they are really distracted. Um, they might be like kind of all over the place all the time, and it's not really cohesive for you or for them, for making any like hardcore plans. Okay. But you guys can have fun. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. So let me give you one more message for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. What does Saggy need to know? Thank you. I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. I think that, you know, that was perfect for this reading because, again, this person, you know, is willing to have fun with you, go out with you, have sex with you. But as far as, you know, anything serious or putting down roots, they're not. But you are enough just the way that you are. And you know what? This person's just not your person, okay? Or vice versa if you're cross-watching for Sagittarius. So again, take it how it resonates. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys. Welcome back, collective. So yesterday, you know, I did a reading, and it was bothering me after. And then I went to brunch with my kids, and then it was bothering me later, and it was bothering me today. So the person in the reading, the one that had the fucking audacity to do this, to say we can just have fun, who the fuck do you think you are? If this person is good enough to fuck, then, and you don't, but you don't want anything else with them, then leave them the fuck alone. And if you are the person that this is happening to, you should leave this fucking person alone. This person doesn't deserve to have you, okay? Because this person has the fucking audacity. That's what I say, the fucking audacity. All right? So, and Saggy, if you're the person doing this and you think that you're high vibrational, let me fucking break it to you. You are fucking not, okay? You're fucking not. You're not divine. You're not a divine masculine. You're not a divine feminine. You're not divine at all. And you should really, really fucking do some shadow work, okay? Because this is some fucking audacity. I'll stick my dick in you, or I'll let you stick your dick in me. But other than that, you're not good enough. Then why are you fucking with them? Why are you talking to them? Why are you wasting their motherfucking time? I hope you're not running around calling yourself a spiritualist or a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because there ain't anything motherfucking divine about you. You're a piece of shit. That's what you are. Okay? So I just wanted to set that straight. And again, if this is you, Saggy, and somebody is doing this to you, and they think that they're in, and again, that could have been an emperor in reverse for all we know. Okay, just because the card flipped out, to me, that's an emperor in the reverse. Okay? That's a fucking reckless piece of shit that will stick their dick anywhere. A reckless piece of shit woman who will open her legs to anybody. Because this is not divine behavior. And like, it bothered me all day. Like, how you just go and treat someone like that? Like, that's kind of fucked up. You know, and at the end of the video, I told you that you are enough and all of that. But it still bothered me because I felt like I didn't address it enough. Okay? So this person who's doing this, they're not divine. So again, I'm pretty sure it was an emperor in the reverse who doesn't have their shit together, who's a reckless piece of shit. So don't ever fucking let somebody tell you what your fucking worth is. Okay? And again, if you feel like you're with this person where they only want you for a good time, then fucking drop them. Okay? Unless that's all you're looking for, then fuck it. Have fun. Go at it. But if you care about this person and they have the audacity to think that the only thing you're good for is a good time, fuck you. That's what you need to say. You need to say fuck you and walk away. Because that's not, if you care about this person and you're thinking that, one day you can have a future, this is not what this person is thinking in their head. And they have the fucking audacity because they in their head think you don't have enough. You don't have a good enough job. You don't have this. You're whimsical or whatever. Your job isn't big enough for them. Then tell them to go fucking kick rocks. Because who the fuck do you think you are? And I'll tell you right now, this is not divine behavior. So don't go around calling yourself no divine masculine or no divine feminine, because the fuck you are. So Saggies, the good Saggies, not the piece of shit ones, I'm going to give you a few of these. I'm sorry, but it really bothered me. Like, wow, there's somebody actually going around, and just because you were in the upright, again, for all we know, that motherfucker's in the reverse. Okay? I'll tell you this. Materialistically, yes, that's an emperor in the upright. They may own a house. They may have a good job. They may have a nice car. They may have a lot of fucking money. They may have a fat 401k. Okay, materialistically, yes, that's an emperor. But in their fucking soul, in their heart, that is no divine masculine. That's no divine feminine. Okay, so the card wasn't wrong. Materialistically, they have their shit together. But their heart chakra is blocked. Okay, that's not a divine person. For Saggies, the good ones. So let's go. Listen, bitch, tell the negative asshole in your head to sit in a corner for a lifelong time out. That's what this bitch needs to do. Listen, bitch, you deserve rest. Seriously, take a break. Listen, bitch, you can recover from anything. Your resilience is unmatched. Listen, bitch, be a fucking weirdo. There's power in that. And all that, oh, you have all these daydreams and da-da-da-da-da-da, and you just all over the place. You know what? Daydreams turn into fucking powerhouses, okay? You know who had a daydream once? Fucking Amazon. Amazon had a daydream once, and look at how rich that bitch is. Be fucking weird. There's power in that. Listen, bitch, ask yourself if it will matter 10 years from now. If it won't, don't sweat it. Right. Walk away. You probably won't even think about this hoe in 10 years. Listen, bitch, don't waste a drop of energy trying to change someone else. Exactly. If this person doesn't like who you are, they shouldn't be sticking their dick in you, or they shouldn't be spreading their legs for you. So, again, you deserve to take a break. Keep being a fucking weirdo. Keep doing your daydreams or whatever and blah, 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 blah. Okay? Maybe you haven't shared all your dreams with this person, okay? Maybe, whatever. But This really fucking bothered me. Materialistically, yeah, bitch, you're an emperor, empress. But in your soul, in your fucking heart, in your heart chakra, you're not. You're karmic. You're a fucking karmic, okay? Because that's karmic activity right there. That's what karmics do. You're not good enough for me. Then why are you messing with that person? That is karmic activity. And I could have sworn the fucking name on the door was no karmics over here. If this reading resonated with you, number one, don't talk to this hoe no more. Number two, keep doing you, boo, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're not a shit human being. And if you don't have enough for them now, well then fuck them and drop their ass. Because you know what? Eternally, they don't have enough for you. And that's what really matters. That's what we teach over here. Eternally, you are 10 million times the emperor or empress that this person is. Because this shit, what they were thinking, that you're not good enough to have a foundation with, that you're not good enough for this, but you're good enough for a party, you're good enough for some fun time. This is karmic shit. And I don't give a fuck that card said an emperor. This is not an emperor. So as far as I'm concerned, this person is the karmic in your life. Maybe that's the lesson that you need to learn if this resonated with you. Is don't be with people who fucking belittle you or treat you less than or think that you're only good for a good fucking time. Because if you're good enough for a good fucking time, then you should be good enough for everything else. If you over here trying to call yourself a divine masculine or a divine feminine, because this is a fucking karmic. I can tell you right now, I feel it. I feel it holding up these two cards. That's a fucking karmic. Material wise, yeah, they have everything an emperor should have. And that's it. And that's it. So if you know this bitch, you should fucking walk away. Okay? Don't give this bitch the satisfaction of, oh yeah, I had my way with her or him and then I fucking left. Fuck you, bitch. Sorry for all the fucks. I love you guys. I will give you another reading as soon as I calm down. Alright? Make sure you stay weird. Live out your dreams. And don't fucking let anybody tell you what you have and what you don't have. Okay? Because your true soulmate could be a millionaire or it could be a fucking plumber. But in your heart, if that's your true soulmate and that's who you really love, and that is the person that makes you happy, who gives a fuck how much money they make? If they love you and respect you and don't do some grimy shit like this, that's what's important. Because this is karmic. That shit right there was karmic. You know, and I was trying to end it with a positive note of, you know, you're enough and blah, blah, blah. But no, that bitch needed to be called out. And if you're watching me and you are that bitch and you're like, yeah, I'm the emperor. And yeah, I that bitch, we ain't gonna have nothing because I have everything. You are fucking karmic and don't come back over here. Because the fucking sign on the door says no karmics over here. You're a fucking karmic, bro. And I call girls bro too. Guy or girl. So that's what I have for you, Saggies. Again, I'll have another message for you after I'm not angry. Well, I'm not angry. Well, I am angry. But you know what I mean. I'll go get Zen and I'll come back. All right, guys. I love you.